Elon Musk once said, "I've got a million ideas. I mean, I've got an entire design for an electric supersonic vertical takeoff jet." Innovation isn't the problem. Execution is. Those words echoed for years as one of Musk's most ambitious dreams, a Tesla aircraft, hovered somewhere between imagination and engineering reality. But in 2026, that dream is finally landing. The Tesla electric plane is officially here. Priced at an astonishing $79,935, and it's set to change the skies forever. For years, the concept of electric flight felt more like science fiction than a practical plan. Batteries were too heavy, aerodynamics too complex, and regulations too strict. But everything has changed, not just because of Tesla's relentless innovation, but because the world has finally caught up to Musk's vision. In the past year, the electric aviation race has gone from speculative to official policy. The U.S. government, led by President Trump, has now signed an executive order to fast-track advanced air mobility, which includes electric, vertical takeoff and landing aircraft (EVTOLs) and electric planes. This move has directed agencies like the FAA and NASA to fast-track new safety and certification standards for electric aviation. It's the same kind of government push that once accelerated the rise of electric cars. And now it's happening for the skies. This means Musk no longer has to fight uphill against outdated regulations. The runway is open, literally and politically, for an electric aircraft revolution. The U.S. has even introduced tax breaks and federal grants to encourage companies developing clean flight technologies. In simple terms, America just gave Tesla the green light to do what Musk does best: disrupt an entire industry. Now, Tesla's entry into aviation isn't random. Musk has been preparing for this for years behind the scenes. Every piece of the puzzle, from SpaceX's aerospace expertise to Tesla's energy-dense battery tech, has been converging toward this moment. SpaceX already uses some of the world's most advanced materials, like carbon composites and lightweight titanium alloys, perfect for aircraft construction. Tesla, meanwhile, has pushed battery technology beyond what any other automaker has achieved, developing lighter, more energy-efficient cells like the 4680 battery, and even exploring aluminum-ion and graphene-based solutions. All these advancements make one thing possible for the first time: an electric plane that's not just theoretical, but commercially viable. And that's where this $79,935 price tag becomes revolutionary. Because for decades, personal or regional air travel has been the privilege of the rich. A Tesla plane at this price point changes everything. It's no longer a billionaire's toy, it's a new transportation option for middle-class Americans, small businesses, and local fleets. The Tesla electric plane isn't just another jet. It's a rethinking of how flight works from the ground up. For starters, the design is radically different from anything Boeing or Airbus has produced. Instead of massive turbines or fuel tanks, this craft is built around distributed electric propulsion, a series of small, quiet electric fans powered by Tesla's newest high-density cells. This not only makes it far quieter and more efficient, but also allows for vertical takeoff and landing. Meaning it doesn't need a traditional runway. That alone could revolutionize city transport. Imagine taking off from a parking lot or rooftop instead of driving hours to the nearest airport. With autonomous flight systems derived from Tesla's full self-driving software, the experience could be as simple as summoning a ride. You step in, the AI checks flight paths via Starlink connectivity, and the plane lifts off, all without the noise, emissions, or complexity of traditional aviation. Tesla's engineers have even turned the interior into what they call a smart cabin, instead of a cramped row of seats and tiny windows. The cabin feels like a minimalist Tesla vehicle, wide, panoramic, and digitally integrated. Every surface responds to touch or gesture. Powered by Tesla's neural interface systems and ultra-fast onboard processors, the same chip that drives autopilot in Tesla cars manages navigation, stability, and passenger comfort here. Inside, passengers experience adaptive lighting that adjusts to circadian rhythms, noise-canceling interior acoustics, and panoramic smart glass that tints automatically to control brightness. Every flight becomes not just transportation, but an immersive experience. Musk's goal wasn't just to build an aircraft, he wanted to build an intelligent flying environment. This also aligns with Musk's long-held idea that transportation shouldn't just be efficient, but beautiful. The Tesla plane looks like something straight out of a sci-fi movie. Smooth aerodynamic curves, retractable landing legs, and a blended wing body design that maximizes lift and minimizes drag. There are no exhaust trails, no roaring engines, just a soft electric hum. Under the surface, the real breakthrough lies in Tesla's next-generation batteries. Engineers have managed to achieve energy densities exceeding 500 watt-hours per kilogram, roughly double what's found in the latest EVs. This gives the Tesla plane enough power to fly over 400 miles per charge. It's making it suitable for regional and short-haul travel. Musk has hinted that future versions could reach up to 600 miles with improved aerodynamics and lighter structural materials, borrowed from SpaceX's Starship program. Charging. This aircraft is another masterstroke. Tesla's Megacharger network, originally designed for the Semi and Cybertruck, has been upgraded to support aircraft-level charging speeds. A full recharge can be done in under 30 minutes using solar-assisted grid power. In addition, solar cells embedded in the aircraft's wings can provide trickle charging during idle periods or low-speed glides. But beyond technology, there's a deeper question. Why now? Why does America need this more than ever? The answer lies in infrastructure. Roads and airports are reaching their limits. Traffic congestion in major cities has worsened dramatically, costing billions of hours in lost productivity each year. Expanding highways or airports is both expensive and slow. But the air above us remains largely unused, a vast open network waiting to be tapped. That's where Tesla's electric plane fits perfectly. It doesn't require massive new airports, just small vertiports or reconfigured rooftops. Think of it as Uber in the sky. Fast, affordable, and emissions-free. For rural communities, it could mean direct access to urban centers without needing to drive for hours. For city dwellers, it could mean bypassing ground traffic entirely. Musk understands this better than anyone. His companies have always been about solving systemic bottlenecks, energy, transportation, and connectivity. With this electric plane, he's addressing all three at once. The aircraft runs on clean power, moves people efficiently through the air, and uses Starlink to maintain real-time global communication. It's a holistic vision of future mobility. Safety, of course, has been a huge part of this development. Unlike conventional aircraft with single-engine dependencies, the Tesla plane's distributed propulsion system ensures redundancy. If one motor fails, others compensate instantly. The AI constantly monitors airspeed, temperature, and power balance thousands of times per second. In an emergency, autonomous landing systems can safely guide the aircraft down without human intervention. Regulatory approval, which was once a nightmare for experimental aviation, is now achievable thanks to the government's new advanced air mobility policies. The FAA and NASA are actively building frameworks to test and certify electric and autonomous aircraft, meaning Tesla can move forward faster than any company before it. Real-world pilot programs in select U.S. cities are expected to begin as early as mid-2026. The economic implications are massive. A $79,935 aircraft with low operating costs could append regional air travel, replacing short-haul flights and even high-speed rail. Operating costs per mile are expected to be less than 1/10 of a conventional jet's. Combined with near-zero maintenance since electric motors have far fewer moving parts, Tesla's aircraft could make short-distance flying cheaper than driving. Musk's long-term vision goes even further. With Tesla's automation, future versions could operate entirely without a pilot, functioning as autonomous air taxis. This would enable 24/7 air mobility networks, where flights are summoned through an app and routed through an AI-managed SkyGrid. Starlink's satellite network would handle global positioning and communication, ensuring constant secure data exchange, even in remote regions. From a sustainability perspective, the Tesla plane also addresses aviation's biggest problem: emissions. The aviation industry accounts for roughly 2.5% of global co-emissions and growing. Electrifying short and medium-range flights could cut this drastically, marking one of the biggest climate wins in history. Tesla's battery recycling program would ensure nearly 95% of the materials used in production could be recovered and reused, making the aircraft's life cycle almost entirely circular. In many ways, this plane represents the culmination of Musk's three-decade journey. From PayPal to Tesla, SpaceX, Neuralink, and Starlink, every project has been a piece of a much larger puzzle. The Tesla plane combines them all. Aerospace materials from SpaceX, renewable energy and battery tech from Tesla, global internet connectivity from Starlink, and AI autonomy from the FSD platform. Public reactions to early demonstrations have been electric, no pun intended. Leaked footage from test flights shows the plane lifting off vertically with almost no sound, hovering smoothly before transitioning into